Welcome into the demo right here on ArturoJohnsonConsulting.com, where we're going to lay out for you exactly what is in the program for the Attracting Unlimited Millionaires program. We're going to show you a step-by-step approach where you can literally start building an automated, predictable system that is going to enable you to reach your personal and financial goals. This is the overarching philosophy for everything it is that we do. We live in a time where we have access to technology, we have access to processes and procedures that can automate so many things that we've been doing manually. We're going to be able to show you how to exactly automate and build a system that is going to do for you something that has never been done before. It's going to make your business predictable. We're going to talk about some of the success stories that are here. We're going to talk about the clients that are here and some of their very own success stories that has enabled them to build a business that they never thought was possible. You're even going to be able to see these links. You can go right to ArturoJohnsonConsulting.com. You can see some of the testimonials that are there. But right now, what I want to do is get into what it's going to mean to you to be able to get into the program and build a system that is going to literally enable you to reach your personal and financial goals. Let's get into the system. Welcome into the demo for the Attracting Unlimited Millionaires program here at Arturo Johnson Consulting, LLC. This program is specifically and scientifically made for the financial advisor and for the life insurance agent that literally understands and realizes that having an automated, predictable system is the only way they're going to reach their personal and financial goals. This one overarching concept is going to be the thing that drives you to build the business that you know that you deserve, to make the revenue and the money that you want to make, and to attract the leads and the clients that actually want and are ready to purchase from you. So let's kind of dig into the program here. The first thing that you're going to see is all about developing the mindset that you need. Unfortunately, so many different agents and advisors don't fully understand that having the appropriate mindset to do what it is that you're looking to do is vitally important. So many people want to jump right into what I would call probably the sexy parts of the program. And the thing about being a financial advisor or a life insurance agent, especially if you're brand new, this is a whole new industry for you. Even sometimes for people that have been in for long periods of time, the understanding of what it takes to build an actual business is not something that's rooted and grounded in you. It's not the cornerstone of what you know, because building a business is much deeper than just getting a Series 6 and just getting that life insurance license that you need in order to practice this craft. That's just the beginning of this. But when we're talking about building an actual business and having a system that is going to enable you to reach your personal and financial goals is a whole nother animal. And there's a mindset behind this that's already tried and tested. And so that's why we go through the road ahead. What should you be expecting? The Rainmaker mindset, what is it that you ought to be thinking about? What are the things that you ought to be looking at? What are the things that need to fundamentally change, even in your subconscious, to be able to do this awesome and amazing thing that you're literally attempting to do? And even when you look at section 3, why motivation isn't the key to success. Look, a lot of us are motivated. Just look at what happens at the first of every year with people that want to get into better shape or lose weight. They make that New Year's resolution, and January 1st, they're in the gym, they're doing it, and 2 weeks later, they're not anymore. Motivation is not the key. So we want to make sure that you understand the things that are the key, that is going to drive the success that you're looking to get. And then we go right into picking your niche. Look, you can't have a shotgun approach to the things that you're looking to do at all. It's why most people fail. But when you focus in on a niche, a target market, and a very specific target market, it does so many things at one time. You're not worried about all things coming together at once, your marketing is super easy because you're talking to one unique audience, you have one unique message, and you have one unique system in place that is going to drive it in a very specific way. I have this saying that, look, if you, this old Chinese proverb, if you chase two rabbits, you catch none. And so we want to make sure that you get very laser focused on what niche you're actually looking to work in. And if you don't have one, we've got programs that are going to help you do that. This download here, this PDF file, it's going to get you on the path so that you can really identify what we like to call that avatar of the ideal client you're going after. And when you build that avatar, and when you know exactly who it is that you need to talk to, that is when the marketing becomes super simple, super easy, it becomes automated, and it becomes predictable. So now let's move over into section 2 of the program. And it gets into, one, how we get clients, right? There's a couple of automated systems that we have that you can use that will generate clients automatically for you. We have a new age organic attraction war machine that we talk about. And this is going to get into deeper what it is and the systems that you can put in place in order to attract in that avatar of that ideal client. Reverse engineering success. A lot of times people have goals. They have an overarching goal of what it is that they want to accomplish, but they don't have a step-by-step approach on how to actually get there based on the real world data that's going to start coming in for them. Now, when you reverse engineer what you want, you have the overarching goal, but now you also have to develop the steps in order to get to that goal. It's a part of the process that so many times people ignore and they don't pay attention to. They just try and do this, they do that, they do this and do that. But when you literally reverse engineer success, it's going to ensure that you're able to reach that goal because you're using real world data in order to get to the goal. It's also, we've got another download here that incorporates these philosophies and that shows you exactly what you need to do in order to reach that goal. Later on in this, keep listening because I'm going to actually show you the system and exactly how it works with a real life, real world examples. And you're also going to be seeing from our clients as well what it is that they're doing with the system and how they're able to attain the results that they're getting with an automated, predictable system. If we look in here at level 3, the messaging process, there are things that you need to put into place to attract in not only the ideal clients that you're looking to get, but also stay in contact with people that have not literally become clients yet. You want to keep the messaging process in place so that it's kind of like this. It doesn't matter the industry that you're in. Only 3 to 5% are ready to buy right now. So what that means is that you have to have things in place that is going to continue to attract in that 92 and 95% that are still left on the table. Very simple and easy to do. Because even though 3 to 5% are ready to buy right now, you want to have those systems in place because just because they're not ready to buy today doesn't mean they won't be ready on the 14th of next month or the 15th of the following month. But you need to stay in front of them through the mechanisms that we're going to show you how to put into place, through the messaging system, through the organic automation that we have here, and troubleshooting some of our proprietary software that we use with a software called U-Link. There are processes that you can put in place to make sure that you never have to let anyone slip through the cracks. Now, when we get into level 4, what we're going to be talking about is the conversations. If you're setting up 15-minute appointments before you set up your long appointment to do what you need to do in order to sell your product or service, then you want to understand how to have those conversations. And then you're going to have information on what you need to do on the closing call. This is how you close the call. Some people, depending on what it is that you do and what it is that you sell, may be a bit different. It's possible with all the results that we're getting for, in particular, life insurance agents, that this can be done in a one-call close, especially for people that are selling something like a simple product like final expense, even IULs as well. So you want to understand how to do these calls. I tell my own staff, you have to be a student of sales. Just because you have a license does not mean that you have a very good idea of a sales process or how to do a sales call. Some people think they have a lead generation problem, which you may, but some people actually also have a sales problem. So you're able to get the leads, but you're not able to close because you don't know exactly the step-by-step process and approach that needs to be taken to close the deal. And so then we've got scripts that are available as well for you to download and dig into. Now, when you talk about level 5, this is where a lot of the rubber starts meeting the road, because we're talking about a funnel strategy that can be set up in stages and steps, which is very easy. It begins with your Facebook profile, your Facebook ads, and how to develop them, what you need to put into place so that you can literally have Facebook as a machine that is only going to drive targeted and qualified leads directly to you. So this is where we go through in step 1, your Facebook client attraction mechanism setup. In step 2, we talk about the Facebook lead generation ad, live step-by-step video. And it's even more than that. We're going to give you the ads that you need. We're going to give you the targeting that you need, the copy, the imagery, and in many cases, a video that can be put on a landing page that's going to drive traffic directly to you to have them book appointments directly on your calendar. This is where we get into really developing this automated, predictable system that is going to help you to develop the business and the financial security that you need for your income, for your business, for your family, and for the families that you're protecting with the policies that you're helping them to get insured with. When you start getting into these systems, and it's a thing that once you set it up, it just works. And when you get to this process and start going through it, this does not take long to set up. You want to make sure that you set this up ASAP. It's why not only do we have this intensive video series that is a step-by-step approach, but it's also why we give you access to be able to talk directly to us twice a week, every Monday and Thursday. And this is a part of the program too. We do a live Zoom session every Monday and Thursday for all of our clients. You can come on, ask questions, and also hear how others are using the system and the successes they're having to make your growth and to make the speed in which you can get to your desired goals that much quicker and more effective. And we're all able to talk to each other, encourage each other, sharing our successes, and get us moving in the direction we want to go. So many times we want to encourage people to not only obviously get in the course and watch the videos and to do the step-by-step things that are there. It's the execution that's important. You can watch the videos, but if you don't execute on these things, none of the results are going to come to fruition. So now that you're looking at getting this course, or even if you're in this course already, do the work, because every single client of ours that does the work is successful. It is that simple. It is that direct. It is that honest and true. So if you get in here, because we've done all of the heavy lifting for you to be able to set up these processes, all you have to do, if you can paint by numbers, you can build this system that you own, 100% owned by you, to be able to help you reach your personal and financial goals. We're going to talk about here in this third video what to do to manage a disabled account. Sometimes because of a mistake that you make, maybe because you didn't follow the instructions step by step, or there's an algorithm change, or there's just something you didn't do quite right. We want to make sure that you're able to understand how to get this thing set up and running, even if you made a mistake and had a problem. It's a good thing too. We have a personal Facebook representative out of Facebook that we have direct access to. And then also through us, you have access to them as well. Because if you have questions, if there are things you don't have answers to, we always can get you the answers to that. We go through in section 4, setting leads. Section 5, highly converting Telescript and Demo. This is a training I personally did that talks you and walks you through the philosophy of the script, which you can actually download here, how to make it your own, and walk you through step by step how to close deals right over the phone. Not by running appointments and driving an hour and a half, but how you can literally close deals right over the phone. And then we have what I would call a little bonus here, how to close 50% or better. What's your close ratio right now? Is it 50%? Is it better? We're going to show you how to get to that closing ratio. And now when you go into the bonus level of what it is that we have here, paid attraction methods, how to use Facebook and other platforms that you can actually use to drive that traffic to you. The Rainmaker War Machine, we're going to show you how to set up your funnels, how to register a domain name, how to host your value video. We're going to show you how to book prospects into your calendar automatically, and all of this seamlessly, how you're going to do this. Rainmaker Automation 2.0. We're going to talk about the entire automation system from beginning to end. And I'm about to explain some of that to you as well. We're going to talk about the Facebook architecture and also get into the Rainmaker Mastermind concept, what's coming next in the program. Going through these videos and understanding exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it in a step-by-step approach is exactly what you're about to get into and learn. And so let's take a look not only at some of the results that people are getting, but I want to show you the 30,000-foot view of exactly how this system comes together. Okay, so I want to share some of the results that people are getting. What you're seeing on your screen right now is the Attracting Unlimited Millionaires community. It's what we call the AUM community. You get access to this when you become a part of the program to be a part of our exclusive family, and you're in this family for life. It's one of the great things about our program. Once you come in, you're in for life, and you have access to all of our updates. You have access to our community, and through this community we're able to come to you on 2 live Zoom sessions every week, every Monday and Thursday, and the links are always right here in this community that you're a part of. And then also we upload the recorded calls twice a week so that you're able to go back and look in the archives as well. So let's just take a look at some of the results that people are getting. So let's take a look at some of the results that people are getting. And by the way, this video was recorded on the 16th of January, 2021. And so these are all brand new results from brand new clients. So you can take a look here at Ed Hassel. I love this system. On Tuesday, sold $2,597 in annualized premium using leads from the final expense ad on Facebook that we give you. And he did this with 0 dials to help this family. You know, we talk about ending dial day. Take a look at this one here from Scott Brookins. He had 3 no-shows on appointments today, but 4th appointment was able to help with $1,509 in annualized premium, plus got 2 referrals. Keep persisting, he says. This right here from Kelly Tracy. Thank you, Arturo Johnson Consulting. I have a total of 11 leads come in and 2 booked so far. Just went live a couple of days ago. This is how fast people are able to get results implementing the program. Shanita, updated my ad, launched at 3 a.m. this morning. By 3:16, I had my first lead. By 3:33, the same lead booked her own appointment on Calendly for a 10 a.m. appointment for today. By 11 a.m., I had 3 additional leads. One converted into an appointment for 11 a.m. for tomorrow on her own. So that's 4 leads, 2 apps in my first 7 hours of my ad running. Oh, and my 10 a.m. went really well. I was able to close the sale for my client and a policy for her husband, $3,384 in annualized premium. Take a look at this one. From Ruru, I had about 4 leads to come in, and I just closed 2 final expense policies. These are my first policies from my leads. I am so grateful. Take a look at this one right here from Greg Jones. Hello all. I posted a comment yesterday wondering if anyone was having the same experience as me with people not answering the phone. In spite of all that, I'm closing out the week with $5,800 in annualized premium. I had 12 leads come in today that I didn't even have time to call because I was too busy with appointments that did answer and my full-time job demanding my attention as well. For all that are in this group, I strongly believe that 2021 will be one that will generate great success. And he goes on and on from there. This is what's possible when you work with the AMU training program and when you go ahead and implement the strategies that are there. As I said, this video was created on January 16th, 2021, and you've been able to see the dates of each and every one of these as far as when this was posted. These are all brand new results, all brand new testimonials for people that are in our Attracting Unlimited Millionaires program and that have joined us at Otero Johnson Consulting, LLC. Let's take a quick overview and get a 30,000-foot view of exactly how the program works. Caveats that you need to have in place. Now, one of the things we use, this first square is going to represent advertising. Most of the time with the clients that we work with, this is dealing with Facebook. Right? Now, don't cringe. A lot of you have probably used or tried to use Facebook, and you may not have been successful. Some of you are even buying brand new Facebook leads, and you're having horrible results with the leads that you're getting. Now, let me just tell you, the reason you're having those horrible results is because, am I looking at the right calendar? I got 2 cameras. Okay. The reason that you're getting those horrible results is because it actively starts with this. If the copy of the ad that is generating your leads is off, it's wrong, the targeting is off, you are going to have piss poor results. It's just flat out true. That's what's going to happen. You're going to get a lot of objections and a lot of things like that. I've created plenty of videos, especially on my YouTube channel, talking about the problems with a lot of the ads that are put out by a lot of these different lead vendors that you're buying leads from every single week. There's a problem with that ad copy. You're getting excuses like, I didn't do that, or here's the best one, I thought it was free. The ad copy is completely responsible for that. So when you begin this system, there's a couple of things you have to have dialed in, and this is what we have dialed in for you. Who is that target market? How do you actually target them effectively on Facebook so that people that actually see your ad will take the action that you want them to take? And the way that we build this out, I'm going to show you how we draw in the people that are actually interested in what you are selling, final expense, mortgage protection, whatever that is. How do you draw in those people and weed out tire kickers? Because that's what you're doing right now. Especially if you have a dial day, you're dealing with a lot of tire kickers. You're dealing with a lot of folks that are giving you objections. And if you've ever been on the phone with me, you've heard me say, look, if you can know everything you can know about your carriers, about the plans they have, about who they accept, the diseases, the drugs, the prescriptions, and all that kind of stuff. But if you're a life insurance agent and you're dialing for dollars, you have to be an expert at one thing. If you can get someone on the phone, you have to have the ability to get them to not hang up on you. That's because you're chasing clients. With the system that we set up, it's not about chasing clients. It's about clients chasing you. This is how effective it is. So we start off with a laser targeted ad that we're going to build for you. We're going to do the copy. We're going to do the images. We're going to create the videos if need to be. We're going to give you the scripts you need in order to put all of this stuff together. But we're going to build this for you. And then once you do that, that laser targeted person sees that ad. The next thing that they do is they click on that ad, they put in their information. Just ask them a few questions. Name, email address, phone number, date of birth, period. Then what it's going to take them to is a landing page. Now, we love to use ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is one of the best places that you can go in order to start developing your landing pages. I'll probably put a link in the description. You can check it out with like a 14-day trial. But anyway, we're going to build your landing pages for you. That landing page is going to be hyper-targeted to your target audience. On that landing page, we're going to have a little video. We're going to have some copy down here. We might have some of your testimonials down here. But we're going to build this landing page out for you and give you everything you need in order to build this out. After that landing page where you're giving that ideal client more information, there's going to be a little button that's going to be in here, right? On that little button, it's going to be able to take them to another page, which is going to be a form. Here's where we start weeding folks out. And I'm going to explain this in greater detail. That form is going to be, you're going to ask all of the questions that you know you need to ask before you see someone. I mean, you're going to ask the questions that you would wait to ask if you had them on the phone or if you were in person with them. You're going to ask them about, are they a smoker or non-smoker? You're going to ask them about the prescription drugs that they're on. You're going to ask them about the health conditions that they have. You're going to ask them all these questions, anywhere from 10, 12, 15 questions that they're going to be able to write that in their answer. And then once they do that, they're going to be taken to your calendar. They're going to book an appointment with you on your calendar to speak to you about you and what you have to offer them in regards to final expense life insurance. Now, let me tell you what each part of this strategy does. All right, so this is the overarching strategy, right? But now, what does each part do? The Facebook ad. It's laser targeted in to your ideal client. Only your ideal client sees it. The next part of that is we're going to take them to a landing page where we're going to have some more detailed information with whether it's a video, a PowerPoint presentation, whatever it is, only about 5 to 10 minutes. We don't want to make it too long, but we also want to further educate and further give the information that someone's going to need to make a decision to do business with us or to at least have that conversation. From that point, they're going to click on this little button. It's going to take them to a form. On that form, you're going to ask them the questions that you need to ask. Now, let me tell you what this form is doing. Between here and here, between those 2 points, you've weeded out tire kickers. Now, the good thing, back here, you've already captured their name, email, phone, date of birth. That is yours. You own it. You have it right from that point. But between these two things, what happens is you're weeding out people that are not ready to go. Because you can sit down and dial 200 numbers in a day, triple dial, double dial, all that other kind of crap you got to do in order to set and book those appointments, right? But in between these 2 points, you're effectively getting your time back. Because now you know you've already got this information. You can call them if you want. You can dial for dollars if you want. But right here, the people that do this, they're serious because they're jumping through the hoops. They know they need this. They know they need it. And they want to talk to someone that can actually get it to them in a very effective way and that they trust. And that's why on the landing page, we do the video or PowerPoint presentation so you can earn that trust. You can earn that likability right there with that. Now, the people that fill out that form with the 10 or 15 questions that are on it, they're hot. They want this. And so at the end of that form, they book that appointment. Now, instead of dialing 200 numbers, 300 numbers on a dial day, what you've done is you've gotten, because on a dial day, dialing 200 numbers, you're only going to get about 10 people on the phone. We already know that, right? And from those 10 people, you're going to have about 3 to 5 that you can actually get to answer the phone. From that, you're going to book 1 to 3 appointments. These are the numbers. We know these are the numbers, right? Why not get right to these folks? The ones that are ready to go. And the way that you do that, you know the ones that are serious because they jump through these two hoops and they go ahead and they book that appointment on your calendar. This is the 30,000 foot view. So here's what you've been able to effectively see. You've been able to see exactly what's in the program. You've been able to see the results that people are getting from the program. You've been able to see exactly how the program works. Now we're down to a decision-making time, right? Are you going to continue to do things the old antiquated way? Are you actually going to build this system that you actually own that is going to enable you to have an automated, predictable system that is going to ensure that you reach your personal and financial goals and build the business of your dreams? If I didn't say it before, my name's Earl Hall. I'm the Director of Marketing for Arturo Johnson Consulting, LLC. I want you to check out any links associated with this video. I want you to look at the testimonials. I want you to be sure and clear that this is the thing that you need to build an automated, predictable system that is going to give you the results that you want. And if you're sure of this, I want you to book an appointment right now. Get on the calendar. The longer you wait, the longer it's going to take for you to get the results that you need, but more importantly, deserve. We look forward to talking to you.